Hello there, you join me for part 4 of this PVE 0 to Overseer challenge, where I try to go through all the combat sites to hopefully one of the biggest sites out there in EVE, from the smallest. Still in very early stages at the moment. We've taken on a burrow and a refuge, and I think what I'm going to do is look at completing the level 2 sites. Also, I might have to step back a bit and scan down some of the other sites. However, I'm still looking at this excellent compare tool, and today I'm going to be focusing on these high slots here, because I think we've still got to optimize this. We're still going to use the Reaper, see how far we can get, and if it gets to a point whereby we can't use this anymore, we'll stop. But what I'm going to do quickly is look through some of the guns that we could change. At the moment, we're only using a 125mm Gatling autocannon, which is probably one of the weakest guns or projectile turrets we could use. And what we have to focus on here is it viable to put them on this ship? And we've also got to look at the minimal power grid of this particular ship as well. Reaper, obviously being a corvette, is going to be very low. So without overwhelming the thing, what we can start to do is look at comparing the projectile turrets and maybe looking at artillery cannons as well. So as we look across the line, as the size of the gun goes up, the tracking goes down. However, the optimal range goes up. However, the turret tracking against small and fast targets goes down. Now in the sights room, we're getting a lot of frigates and just frigates at the moment. Possibly something else, but they're very, very fast. So turret tracking, I think, is still quite important. So we've got to consider that if we go up. I think when I look at the cannons, which are here, these artillery cannons, which obviously have a bigger diameter of gun there. What we see is it starts to plummet a little bit. We start to get down into this type of number, like almost 4 times less, 3 times less. Well, however, the damage modifier does go up, the rate of fire goes up, so a bit of a decision there. But what the main issue is when we start going into these is the power grid. We can just about fit 2 of those on. I did look at rapid launch missile launchers, but as you can see, there's no chance. This won't even fit. So we are limited to now these projectile turrets that only go up to the artillery cannons. I don't think there's anything else we can put on there, so we're limited to that. These cannons. Okay, so we want to keep to those projectile turrets as well. So what we're going to do is probably go for something like the 200mm autocannon, just to give us the happy medium between the optimal range, the accuracy fall off. We've still got an excellent rate of fire. The reload time's the same, and we can easily manage this power grid. The other consideration was the light artillery cannon, and if we get a chance, we might give that a go. We can easily put that on. But yeah, we've got enough CPU and we've got enough power grid, which is here. That's another consideration. We could do it and see how we get on. So yeah, that was my thoughts on that. After I made the decision and looking at these, I did consider a 250. Well, these are all 250, but I think going with the autocannon, staying with that, is probably going to be our best move. So I'm going to try that. I'm going to close the screen and pause the video, and what I'm going to do is bring up the charges, because as we saw in the previous video, it looks like they have a weakness to explosive damage. So what I'm going to do is look at all the charges again and see which one would be best for us. All right, I'll see you then. Okay, thanks for sticking with me. So we're looking at the type of charges that we can use in our turrets of choice, and looking that we're fighting the Angel Cartel, they are susceptible to explosive damage we saw last time from the resistance to their shields. So we've been using carbonized lead, which actually is the, should we say, the 5th worst. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to try some fusion to see if we can crack them quicker. So yeah, I'm going to change to fusion. I'm going to buy the other guns and load them on. Once we've done that, we're going to find another level 2 site, and hopefully we can get somewhere in completing it. We're going to lose some range bonus. That's fine because we're brawlers anyway, but there's no change to our tracking speed, which, according to this, we did get a couple of bonuses with the carbonizer, but I think that's offset by the extra damage you can get from this particular charge. So I'm going to try this one, and we'll see how we get on. And once I'm loaded up and fitted, I will try and find a site, and then we'll head on towards it. Okay, thanks very much. Just a little bit more about the autocannon. As you can see here, by the price, really, you can see here that there is a marked difference between the normal autocannon and the light scout autocannon. The price is okay; we can deal with that. We just got that off 3 jumps for 3 days, so that's fine. We have a huge damage modifier here. The grid is in between the two. We should be able to handle this easily. So I'm going to get 2 of these. Okay, a little quick one. We've gone up to the 200mm light scout autocannon 120 fusion on board. We've got 34.6 damage per second, which is much higher than we had originally. And yeah, we're going to go out. Oh, cool. And we've also gone to the Million-esque. So yeah, we'll go with this and see how we go on. Refuge is a level 2, so let's see how the performance changes. We did it in a 0.6 last time, which had guns, and for some reason this had 3 ships. So we'll have a quick look. See if this makes any sort of difference. Yeah, there's those guns again. So what we want to do is, oh, we walked in at 0. Silly me. Okay, so if we just move away quickly, put some passive shield on. Get out the gun's range. Well, last time this did not hit them that far away. How much range do I have to give this damn thing? It's still hitting me. Okay. What is the range on those things? I did find that extremely strange. That is really odd. I certainly didn't have that range last time. Right. I'm not moving. Okay, so I'm going to try going the other way again. And it can't hit me. Okay. So, we will stop the... Yeah. Oh, 60. Yes. This is what we're after. So yeah. Range, yeah. We're in it. Smash. Lovely. Right. Just outside of range at the moment. Oh, this is a piece of easiness. Oh, that was much quicker. Right. We'll wait for them to come in. I'm just waiting for that second wave to come in, and I've just seen that, you know, if we did want it to, we could actually go up to this one. I think this is slightly better. Minimal cost. Yeah, in fact, the number 2 is only 5 hit points higher, but that's by the by. But the activation cost is lower, slightly more on the CPU, but again, that's nothing. So, again, more optimization there on the shield booster. Let's get what's in this guy. That's the one on. Shoot well. Ouch. 101. Get in. He does not like that. Well, the sentry's come back into play. I've gone too far in. So let's get out of that quickly. Where is it gone? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? It's over there. Okay. Let's go. It's working superbly. Marvelous. Take open there, buddy. Oh, it's very much similar to mine. I don't think I'm going to swipe it on my friend. Oh dear. Oh dear. Third wave coming in. I'll stop the afterburner. Stop the ship. Oh, was that what I was doing? Oh. I didn't stop the ship, did I? That's why it was taking so blooming long. Oh no. Right, yeah. Should be paying attention. That was my fault.
The capacitor is empty.
Put this son of a gun. Start shooting him. Quick.
The capacitor is empty. The capacitor is empty.
And get off this destroyer quick.
The capacitor is empty. The capacitor is empty.
Rumbled, didn't it? So,
The capacitor is empty.
right, okay, we're into it now. Whew. See how he copes with this. Oh, he's hit me hard.
The capacitor is empty. The capacitor is empty.
You know you don't like it. I was not paying attention. Here he comes. Here comes the drones. Just see him coming up on the top. There's me over here. He's pretty much faster. Yep. Come on, nice difference, people. Much of a difference. Great, thanks for doing that for me. That was really good. Well, that was ruined. So we'll shall we? We can have another go at the refuge. One's in there. Oh, we didn't want to do that.
Drive active.
Let's see if it's the same. And should we take on the guns and just get blown up? Okay, let's take these out, see what happens. I could get absolutely pummeled here. Are you not shooting?
The capacitor is empty.
This is more exciting, isn't it? Wait, okay, bang.
The capacitor is empty.
Okay. That's fine. No one's got this gun down. Come down, go down, go down, go down. Still it off, go. Come on. Good, right, now we can shoot this son of a gun. Let's get on him. Got him. Quickly. Maybe this is a more fun way of doing it. That way you've got less chance of having your sight taken. There is a... There are 10 people in this particular zone. What? Shadows. Okay. 7. Yeah, who needs drones? Who needs drones? Come on. Right. Unlock. That's it, baby. Oh, he's going to go down straight away. Okay, let's go. Go, 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 shoot. Okay, I'll orbit you. Yep. Another one bites the dust. Shoot that sucker. Right. Okay. 2 more in. Let's go. What about you? Maybe we should have been a little bit braver. I'll bet that sucker. No, I thought I framed you 6. Getting some nice hits. What's that? It's nothing. Two. Don't leave this one just using cap no reason. No threat at all. Down. Okay. So now we have 2, 4, 3. Okay. What happened to him? Oh, he's painting me. They're all painting me. Okay. Okay, third one in. The gun's been extremely effective. We might even take this opportunity to reload. Just maintain our shield. Uh, 202, that's a good start. Okay, sorry, yeah, I'm gonna need that. I feel. Yeah, okay. So, we need to lock those. Oh my god, how do you lock stuff? Cute, right. Press the wrong button, sorry about that. Right, okay, let's go. They're going to hit us hard, they're destroyers. I have to turn there. I think they're going to hurt. So, we need to make sure we're watching that. Oh, we're watching that. Shield. Why aren't I hitting them? 75, 75. Is that good? Need to get at least one of these quickly. Quickly. We're doing well. 132, that's alright. None of them will die in a minute. Come on. Yeah, right. Let's get around this one. That's it. And we're fine by that. So is there an initial capacity shot? There must be. Capacitor shot for me. So is that... Ooh. Okay. Still going down fast. I think there's another wave after this. Yeah, got him. Okay. You can start shooting as soon as. 64. Let's get around him. Come on, let's do some brawling. That's a big hot shot for us, but we're giving as good as we're getting. Come on now, come to my playground. Come on, let's go. Lovely stuff. He's almost dead. We're taking shots from both ships here. That's okay. He's almost dead. We'll take that. Okay, that's good. Same to him. Stop shooting would be a good idea. $93, okay. What do we need to see here? Shields, don't think about it, James. Shields is good. 95 to this defiler. Shields is good. Is that it? Nope. Ambusher and a raider. Start shooting him. Okay, okay. We're doing well. Oh, these aren't so effective. I wonder if this is a different kind of... Nope. Not getting the shots we want. Yeah, okay. Not these two aren't too bad. Why are we missing completely? That's interesting. Why are we missing some shots? I have no idea why we're missing. Is it because he's a bit more nimble? Yeah, these are a bit more nimble, but they're not as lethal. They're making out either. So maybe just a little bit fast. I'm not sure. Interesting. Let me 765, almost dead. Go, 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 go. So, this one. Locked, yeah, he's locked. Let's go shoot him. 59. 69. This one's easy to hit. Was he standing still or something? I'll have to review that after the battle. Down. Right. Well, that was more fun than the first one. Well, that was much more fun. We cleared that nice and easy. I don't know if it's worth going around looking at his wrecks. I'll do that and then... Anyway, let's talk. Well, that was a much better way of doing it. Just a little bit braver. Watch your shield.
Active.
Watch your capacitor. And you can do it in a Corvette. Marvellous. Okay, so let's go through that again. We could have made this even better. I might try that again. But yeah, we need to find a den, I think. Try that. As soon as I find one, I'll take it on. But yeah, that was another good run. I think it's a den. Unless that is the last. That's the only level 2 we'll get. Refuge. Let me check it. Now I've beaten it, I can check it. So I'll do that and see how we get on. Oh, in fact, no, what we'll do is we'll do some scanning maybe. I haven't decided. Anyway. Yes, okay. So we'll fly around until we get one of those. But for now, that's that. Thanks very much.